Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be building the Espa Podrace diorama. This set was released in 2024 and has 718 pieces. I'm a huge fan of the Phantom Menace, so I'm excited to put this one together. Start by opening the box here and dumping out all the poly bags. Got my instruction manual ready to go. This set also comes with a small sticker sheet. This set has 6 poly bags with 1 bag of additional pieces and 2, I believe, 16 by 16 base plates. Starting here with bag number 1. This one's going to be the base plate that the diorama is going to display on. So get some frame pieces put together. These inside pieces are what the base plates will attach to. Once the base plates are assembled together, they're going to kind of sit inside that frame there, and they'll be secured. Now I start with the interior pieces. Immediately I make a mistake and have to use my brick separator to remove some of the pieces there. Good thing this set comes with one. So this is just going to be the foundation pieces for the mountain backdrop, and also some detail at the front of the diorama, and also the base for the canyon that the pod racers fly through. I've got my printed decorative tiles there on the front, and that is bag number 1 complete. So bag number 2 is going to be some more foundation for the mountains. So there's a lot of sloped pieces being used here, and a lot of snot bricks, some 1x2 snot bricks, little trim piece there for the top, some more detail on the ground, and this little turntable piece that I think is going to be used for the canyon. And that is bag number 2. Bag number 3 is going to be some serious detail on the front of the mountain. These were done in sections, some bigger, some smaller, just detail finishing off the front of the mountain. Little piece on the end there, and then one final piece to finish off the corner. A lot of tan in that set. And that's bag number 3. Bag number 4, now we're getting into the pod racers. This one is Anakin's pod racer, and I'm opening the bag of additional pieces. Getting the cockpit assembled and attached. So here I am installing the engines for Anakin's pod racer backwards in the incorrect position, and then there I realize that it's backwards and switch it to the correct position. Finishing Anakin's pod racer off with some yellow ski pieces, which look pretty nice. And there's Anakin's pod racer. Get that put on. Coming right along. Next we have Sebulba's pod racer. Begin to assemble his pod racer. I found those little spear pieces I don't recognize at all. Anybody ever see a set with those in it before? Let me know. Get the engines installed. Get the cockpit installed. And there is Sebulba's racer. Get that put on the diorama. And there we go. Also, notice that I had forgot to install that 1x1 slope from the previous bag, so I got that put on there. The final bag of this set is just going to be some more detail on the front of the diorama, and also constructing the tunnel that the pod racers are flying through. This is just done with some more snot brick techniques and some panels that you build for each side. Get those installed and then put on that turntable base plate there, which gives it that angle. Here is the top piece. That just snaps into place. And some final detail for the last side of that mountain. Of course, you have your decorative 25 years Star Wars plate. And there is the diorama completed. Pretty cool detail here. Pretty cool. I like that they used the printed pieces there for the Star Wars plates. And yeah, this one was pretty fun. Got to get this installed on my Lego shelf now. Like I said before, the Jabba Palace set is going to be removed, and I'm going to replace it with this diorama. Get that put in there. Move everything kind of back the way it was. Get my Darth Vader mech back in there. Get my Boba Fett mech back in there. I was kind of blocking the diorama with it, so I moved it off to the side. And yeah, it looks pretty good. This is the shelf with everything there. I have my other diorama there next to it, so having those beside each other is cool. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see